They say time heals all wounds, but time never really touched Arya's pain. It only taught him how to tuck it deeper beneath quiet days and longer nights. Arya was never a remarkable man in the eyes of the world. He didn't speak eloquently, held no university degree, and lived a life that no newspaper would ever write about. But when life split wide open, when his beloved wife passed away, leaving him with a newborn he barely knew how to hold, Arya didn't crumble. He chose to stand, not for himself, but for the little girl who hadn't yet learned to say the word Papa. The first night he brought baby Anaya home, the house felt far too quiet, too large, too empty. He sat beside her cradle with trembling hands, clutching a bottle, a diaper, and a handwritten note from the nurse. He didn't know where to start. Anaya, he whispered that night, I don't know how to do this, but I promise you will never be alone. Time moved forward, like a slow river through deep forest. He woke before dawn to warm milk and change diapers, his fingers clumsy at first, but softening with each gesture. His rough, calloused hands, used to hammers and nails, learned how to cradle life gently. When Anaya started school, Arya stood at the gates, sometimes still wearing pants stained with paint or cement. He turned down overtime work so he could help her with homework. And when she cried over fractions and long division, Arya stayed up past midnight, relearning forgotten math so she could explain it like it was easy. There were many nights when the house echoed with silence, and Arya cried alone in the kitchen sink, his tears masked by the sound of dishwater. He mourned, not just his wife, the shared memories that would never be made, the hand he could no longer hold. He learned how to braid her hair, how to pack her lunch with little notes that read, "You're strong, you're kind, you're mine." And though his body ached from long hours of work, he never missed a school performance, never once failed to be in the crowd, clapping like the world depended on it. Anaya grew, a thoughtful girl, wise beyond her years. She knew her father wasn't like the others. He couldn't buy her expensive things or pick her up in a shiny car. But he gave her something far greater, presence. He was there, always. And presence, unseen by most, was the greatest kind of love. On her 17th birthday, Anaya handed Arya a folded piece of paper. Her eyes were soft, her voice barely a breath. He opened it. Papa, the world may see you as an ordinary man, but to me, you are the home that never collapsed, even when the storm came. Thank you for staying, when leaving would have been easier. My sky isn't above me, Papa. My sky is in your eyes. Arya.